that, I'm gonna go buy more wood and I can do it again.
Look.
You got to cut the angle going this way and downward.
Well, you got to be careful putting that transom in. That's a lot of power on there with the motor.
Yeah.
You got to rip it off.
And I get it all in one piece and that, and then be able to put back in one piece.
And how do you seal it?
I'm sorry, guys, that I'm in this car again. It's been very busy. A lot has been going on in my life and my family's life. And I hopefully can get back to filming in better locations than this, but this is what it's come to. So for now, I hope you can bear with me and stay subscribed at least. I feel like this video is something I've wanted to say for a long time, and hopefully it doesn't end up coming out too long. True strength is in the hidden qualities. It's not the brute strength. True strength is when we all come together and use our will to force change. That is how we change the world, not by having brute strength. This video is on escapism and my feelings about that. What I mean by escapism is when people are faced with adversity, they have a choice. It's either fight or flight. Most people, when faced with adversity, will run away or hide or stick their head in the sand, metaphorically. This doesn't lead to strength and growth and transformation. There's a couple examples of escapism or running away. Why, as a neo-Genian, am I against escapism? Neo-Genians are all about changing the world for the better. And we know in order to do this, we must face our demons and our shadows. In order to integrate our minds and become what we truly are, we must take our challenges head on in order to get stronger and grow. We must struggle through adversity to reach the stars, and that's where we get per aspera ad astra. Struggle to the stars. That's the only way to grow and to get stronger. Just like a muscle, our minds and our bodies get stronger by fighting through and experiencing the greatest pain. That is the only way to get stronger. Pain and adversity are temporary, but the strength gained is eternal. It's against our goals to quit anything that brings strength or experience, be it a football team, schooling, or the well-being of your physical avatar. Sorry about that. This thing sucks. Drugs and alcohol are often used for escapism, and although they may be all right for the occasional experience, they should never be used to escape or to dull the pain, or mask pain, or mask or dull stress. I mean, unless directed by a doctor. Never do anything illegal or harmful, and always follow your doctor's instructions when it comes to medication. I'm talking about the stuff people do outside of a doctor's guidance to self-medicate. The only self-medication you should be doing is diet and exercise. Diet and exercise will only make you stronger. They make you feel great. I mean, unless you overdo it and hurt yourself. But I strongly advocate diet and exercise over drugs and alcohol. I do, on occasion, drink alcohol, and I've been known to overdo it sometimes, but I'm trying to not do that to a point where it's hurting my avatar. I definitely do not use it as an escape. It's always for an experience. And I do like beer. I like the taste of beer, so. But it's not an escape. And I strongly recommend diet and exercise over doing that stuff. And again, never do anything illegal. And make sure that you are of age and And again, the diet and exercise thing will help you have less stress, and it will alleviate any kind of, it will reduce your medical bills. And that, if you have loads and loads of bills that you have to pay for, you're just going to spend time at work not being able to integrate yourself and work on the things you need to grow. You're just going to be in this cycle of being at work all the time, kind of like I am right now, where I can't film in a location that's proper for filming a YouTube. So if I would have had like a Friday and a Saturday, well, I did have a Saturday off, but I ended up going to a wedding. And yeah, it definitely helps to be in shape so you don't have extra health related issues. Lastly, I want to mention something that my family has been battling for years now, and it's kind of hard to know how to talk about this, but self-harm. Don't ever do it. You need to have your avatar to experience this world. There is no escape from this world. This is the only material world that there is. And I don't mean planet, I mean the whole point of life is to experience, whether it be pain or pleasure. And you need to remember that we are in this together. And it's kind of a symptom of our being stuck in the self-awareness consciousness right now. Everybody, for the most part, unless they're hyper-aware, are concerned with just themselves, and they feel separated in this world, if you know what I mean. And that's another thing that would be greatly improved when everybody can move up to the next level of all awareness and understanding that we are all together and connected, and nobody's really alone. There are people out there to help you. You just need to reach out. And so I've had multiple members of my family deal with this, and it's hard on them and it's hard on the rest of the family. I mean, because we don't know a lot of times how to help. All we can do is listen and try to connect them with professionals. But as long as we keep that connection, yeah, it's hard. And I know that there's people watching this video who've had their loved ones deal with this, because it's so pervasive in our culture now. And I just want to say, I do understand that this is considered a mental health issue, and please continue with your medication if you've been prescribed medication to help deal with this ideation or intrusive self-negating thoughts. And if you're struggling with this, please talk to a therapist, call a family member or friend. And if you can't get through to anybody else, I will put up a number right here. I believe it's 988. There's also a longer number, but they've reduced it to 988 now. It's like a hotline. Call that number and somebody can help you get help. There's always a better option, and you don't have to struggle alone. There's always somebody that call. All it takes is to find somebody who is empathetic and compassionate. And there's always somebody out there. You just need to look and don't give up. And I think religion is another reason. Another reason why I'm against religion is because we don't need an external being to save us. We need to save ourselves. We need to not run away from our problems. If we cannot handle our problems ourselves, we have others that can help us. We don't need some non-human, imaginary, magical being that doesn't answer, respond, or actually help us whatsoever. That is what humanity's for. Together, we are the second coming of Christ. I know that might sound weird and crazy, but It's true. So, and another thing religion does is it gives us this false sense of security about there being a better place somewhere. There is no other place. This is the place. This is the place, and we are responsible for making it into heaven. And we can do that. We can make this place into heaven. We can make this back into Eden, and it doesn't take magic. It takes reason. It takes reason, and it takes working together. It takes raising consciousness so other people realize that we're all connected. And when we change thought, matter will follow. All matter starts with an idea. Magical powers do not exist. We need everyone to help save this planet. This is our Eden, and it's all we have, and we can change it. Again, if you're struggling with thoughts, please call someone who's compassionate and will help. Call the number 988, or there is a longer number. I'll also put that one up there. I love you. Please take care of yourselves. Ad Astra, my friends.